Russian, 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 Moscow, Russian, Russian, Moscow, Russian, 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 Moscow, Russian, 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 Moscow, Moscow. The Russian Moscow, Russian, the Russians, Moscow, Moscow, Russia, Russia, Moscow, the Russian Moscow, 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 Russia, Moscow, Russia, 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 the Russian, Russia, Russia, Russian, the Russian, Russians, Russian, Moscow, Moscow, Putin, Russian, Putin, Russian, Russia, 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 Russians, Russian, 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 Russians, Russians, Russia, Russians, Russian, Russians, Russia, Russians, Russia.